All right, here we are again. Another best of one for you. Hope you guys are ready to enjoy, because it's Gaming.Luminous this time against CDEC. CDEC looking to stay alive and win this game against Gaming.Luminous. But Gaming.Luminous, they could win this game, and then they have a decider match against IG Vitality, which would be, honestly, to me, much more of a better scenario than rooting for, I don't know. And not rooting for, but possibly finding ourselves with a 1-1-1-1-1-1, and then just doing another round of these. I don't know if they would be done tonight, but it would be interesting. CDEC this time. Magnus, Shadow Shaman. Good combination here as it is normally put together. The Empower, where if you put yourself with the Shadow Shaman in lane, second highest base damage in the game. And I will say it every time a Shadow Shaman's picked up. And I haven't been corrected yet, so I assume it still holds true. Because I know some people get like base attack plus whatever. This is, Shadow Shaman's still, I believe, number 2. But with the Magnus and the Empower, whoo boy, hit real hard. Nice and juicy. But you got Gaming.Luminous here with the Rubik as well as the Terrorblade. Terrorblade, something that CDEC banned out last game against IG Vitality, making sure that Dust wasn't able to get it. But now against Gaming.Luminous, they have in fact given it up. And they have given that up to what should be on Erica. They've also got Mau Mau, which is close to Mian Mian. As I sometimes confuse the two if they're playing against each other. And then you've got Zhao Fu. You've got Ray, who I don't believe is 86, who is posted on this Wikipedia page. But then they've got Protoss, who came over from a newbie squad, I believe. I don't know. Ray is Ray, who's 5, not 86. But Protoss. Yeah, he was on Mr. Game Boy for a little bit, and now he's here again. But it's not listed as such. They got rid of Eve and Protoss, I believe, when they made their roster changes. But yeah, Zhao Fu, who has been on Gaming.Luminous for a while.
Dire team pick.
And then he was on FTD Club. That's where I know him from. But then, of course, you've got Mau Mau, who was on Newbie Young a while ago. And now he's on Gaming.Luminous. He was on Newbie Young, played last year's, I think, secondary league with Gaming.Luminous, but the year before that was with Newbie Young, if I recall correctly.
5 seconds remaining.
And then Protoss spent a lot of his time on Gaming.Luminous before going to Mr. Game Boy real quick. We take a look. Lich, even more lockdown there for CDEC. Some good team fight. Faceless Void once again. So basically the same lineup. Except for Sand King was banned by Gaming.Luminous. And then let's expect the CDEC Death Prophet next. Why not? If it's going to go this way.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team banned.
Beastmaster. I like this with the Tusk. Really good combination. This Tusk will be 4, Rubik will be 5, Beastmaster 3, and Terrorblade 1. See what they want to put over mid.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team banned.
There's Medusa banned out. We've got Puck OD available for both teams. Death Prophet as well. Let's see.
10 seconds remaining.
King Gaming, what do you
5
want to ban
seconds
out?
remaining.
What do you want to take away from CDC? What do you not want to be up against? Pugna is still available. The Anti-Mage banned, so maybe King Gaming Luminous go to that, but they go to the Puck. Okay, I had said that earlier. Just as a general who could go mid kind of way, but I said it nonetheless. So I'll give myself credit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So let's see. Against this Puck, we'll see if they go to the OD. Do they go to the Death Prophet again? I'd be worried about going to something really close to the same lineup after you just lost with it. But OD, Tinker, although I don't think Tinker's the call. Ember TA. DK. Okay,
You may
so
now
something
select
safe.
your heroes.
DK, Void, Lich, Shadow Shaman, Magnus. With XM on the DK, 1, 2, 3 on the Magnus, Eve on the Void again, Mau Mau mid Puck, Zhao Fu on the offlane Beastmaster, Ray with the Tusk, Erica on the TV, leaving Protoss for the Rubik. So I like King Gaming Luminous's lineup here. Aggressive. A good amount of lockdown as well. The tag team's going to be nice here for the Tusk. The Boar early is always a nuisance. So we'll see. But I personally, with this lineup, especially with the TV, put my faith into King Gaming Luminous. So here we go. Best of one between these two teams, and then the next match is Keen Gaming Luminous against IG Vitality. Could be winner take all. If Keen Gaming Luminous beats CDC right now. But Erica over top, 2 supports here. As Magnus will be spotted, he's going to be going up top with the Lich, so it won't be with the Shadow Shaman I thought he'd go with. who is stationed on the bottom half of this map, but they could always swap. It's not for sure at the moment. But they've got the Rubik nearby. We'll move over towards mid already as Shaker trying to take out this Ward and Will. So some early gold already here for CDEC. Not being able to get back in time. This Rubik will head back over. Magnus backs off. They had the tag team ready to go with the telekinesis. Terrorblade should take Metamorphosis level 1 to push out a little bit and farm. Or fight and farm a little bit, as he'll be right-clicking onto these heroes as well as these creeps. Then you take a look over at the mid lane. It'll be Puck against this DK. And while I don't think the Puck will be able to get a kill on the DK, at least early by himself, should be able to survive in this lane as long as he's able to avoid the breathe fire. Taking a look over bottom right here with Eve, Zhao Fu with the boar. Should be able to do quite a bit to Eve if he's not too careful, but Zhao Fu taking a little bit of damage as Ray's going in with the right clicks. And then level 1 is Metamorphosis, but not using it just yet. Usually you see the Metamorphosis and then like immediately used. But they've got the damage. Now the meta, the body blocks are nice. This is first blood with the tag team, and Erica is able to get first blood for the side of Gaming.Luminous. That's exactly what you want. You want to use this meta. You get that first blood. Now you're able to farm up really efficiently. And the creep wave is behind the tier 1 tower, but for right now, I mean, that's fine if you're Keen Gaming. Take a look over bottom. Protoss taking a lot of damage, as is Zhao Fu. Shaker comes over. Ether Shock does have Shackle. The Skewer is in, but I don't think the damage is there. Oh, 81 damage, level 2. Never mind, second highest base damage. He's fine. And they did bring the Shadow Shaman here to help out this Magnus, by the way. But getting that first blood then ends up dying. Now back into the lane. Tag team is used. 1, 2, 3 taking a lot of damage from this Tusk already. And now the shards block in 1, 2, 3, forcing him to skewer the other direction. So DK taking a lot of damage as Mau Mau. Level 4 is XM, and a little bit ahead is Mau Mau for the time being. Lane should stay relatively even with no rotations. But Zhao Fu, level 2 in the boar. Eve has to be careful, taking a lot of damage from Zhao Fu. And the 2 boars are here with the right clicks of Zhao Fu. It's hard to want to stick in trade in terms of getting these creeps. Trying to find your CS. Shards thrown. There's the shockwave. Shaker coming over. Has Shackle. And the Skewer just getting into range. And now we'll have the Ether Shock on top of that. That's Empower placed on the Shadow Shaman. Now hitting for 89. And the Shockwave comes through. They'll get the kill. It's leaving the lane open so far for Erica. But that is giving up a kill, which is maybe not the best option. Frost Shield on the Eve, chasing Xiao Fu. Time walk forward, really looking for this kill. The Frost Blast comes in. There's the bash. That might be enough. But the Telekinesis is on it. And meanwhile, they'll get the kill onto this Lich, and they'll also get Eve. So Protoss helps make that happen to get both these heroes just going way too far for this kill. And there's two for the side of KG.Luminous. Magnus just trying to farm where he can with this Empower. He's only level 3 to the level 4 of Erica. And now Metamorphosis comes out. He's going to want to force 1, 2, 3 to skewer away, but he actually doesn't even have the mana for it. Xiao Fu again, bashed up. In a little bit of trouble. But able to walk away, and now the rotations from Protoss and Reyes, they'll come over, but this is to Shrine and maybe make a 3-man push. There's the snowball coming through. Frost Shield late on Array, and with the Illusory Orb over from the Puck, who is now level 6, has Dream Coil available. It will now take a 2,000 net worth lead, and this is a lead early for a team that can really put on the pressure to CDEC once again. Erica continuing to try and farm here in this lane, but XM comes over. He'll use that Elder Dragon form. Meanwhile, bottom, Xiao Fu, almost level 6, finally hits it. Now have the Primal Roar. They'll have Telekinesis with the Fade Bolt to go in onto this Void if he shows himself. Meanwhile, over top, Snowball. This is going over to a creep. Stuns 1, 2, 3 for a moment. This is under tower. Here comes this Puck. So if... oh, yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking. They get the Dream Coil onto 3. It snaps on 1. They'll get the kill onto 1. Now they've got the Telekinesis. XM needs to run. The Illusory Orb will be behind him in a moment, in 2 seconds. And he's spotted, so we'll see how far as the stun comes out from the Snowball. He's not getting out of this one, and we'll end up dying. Not only that, but the Radiant Courier goes down. And it is 6-3 for the side of KG.Luminous. This is really going the way of King Gaming at the moment. And again, I think this can turn to be a real big problem for CDEC. They're just too far behind, and we saw what they did when they were ahead a little bit. But now that they're behind, it just seems like it's going to be even tougher for them to make anything happen.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Skewer, Xiao Fu. Doesn't have the Primal Roar. He'll get this boar out, but 3 heroes here. I don't know if he's going to be able to survive the time walk over. If he gets bashed, he's dead. And there it is.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. Radiant are scanning. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So while you're hoping to get that kill and maybe do something with it, unfortunately now you end up just losing your top tier 1. Bottom, the Dream Coil comes out onto the Magnus. Lock him in. An easy kill here for the side of Gaming.Luminous. Again, extending this 4,000 net worth lead with the double null talisman and the Veil already here for the puck. TB's got 2 Wraith Bands and as well as a Yasha, or a Blade of Alacrity coming in. Not a Yasha yet. And then the Beastmaster, he's got Vanguard to start out. Take a look at the side of CDEC. 2 bracers for the Dragon Knight as they try to push over top. Magnus has Arcane Boots and a Soul Ring. Void, though, just Boots and 2 Wraith Bands.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Shaker goes down. The TP over mid. They'll look for the kill on a 1-2-3. One more shot will grab him. Stun onto the puck. 1-2-3 looks to turn, but there's the Illusory Orb with a phase shift. Eve has Chrono, and they know that Mau can't get out of this just yet. There's the stun, and 4 heroes here to get that kill. With Magnus turning around to throw that shockwave despite being down on low health.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So all this time, Erica continuing to farm up. Finally has that Yasha. They'll try to push over mid. Hex, and now the Shackles. But the snowball is there as they now need to try and turn away. XM throws the Dragon Tail out of the Tusk. They've got the Veil. There's the Dream Coil. Frost Shield with the Serpent Wards hitting. Now the Metamorphosis comes out. Erica realizing he's not doing enough damage, though.
Dire structures are fortified.
So meta's used. Meta's committed. They're going to want to at least try for the tier 1 tower mid. But unfortunately, I just don't think they have the time, and this meta is not going to lead to all too much for the side of Gaming.Luminous. Telekinesis with the shards. 4 heroes here. The Frost Shield doing a bit. But now they've got the Primal Roar. The Frost Blast is stolen for this Rubik. The Snowball going in really far, and Ray, now without his team, he'll end up dying. Still 3,000 net worth lead so far for the Dire.
Are scanning.
As Puck is going for this Blink Dagger. We'll see what Terrorblade goes for next. And Beastmaster, he's got Crimson Guard already. Maelstrom for the Void after this Mask of Madness. Better than the Battle Fury into the BKB, in my opinion. We'll see how well he's able to work that out as he's still going for the Mask of Madness, but done in just a moment. Meanwhile, over bottom, Mau. Illusory Orb, and now with the Waning Rift, finds the Shadow Shaman. Protoss coming over with the Invis Rune. They'll get the Telekinesis with that Fable to find a kill there. And they get Shadow Shaman kind of off guard.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
So Dire deny their own middle tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dire still just continuing to farm, but giving CDC an opportunity to find their items that will help them best in this next engagement.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
So if you're rooting for Gaming.Luminous, for right now they are ahead, as they're going to push over the bottom tier 2.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Or at least try to. The Chronosphere Chain Frost, it won't bounce. They've got the Shackle though on the Rubik. The Snowball comes through, the Primal Roar, RP onto 3. Now with the Serpent Wards drop down, as well as the Skewer coming in. That's 3-4 heroes dead all of a sudden. They take this fight, they don't get the tower. Everything thrown from CDEC to put this game basically back at even. And this is a fight that they're taking without the TV. I'm not too certain why you take a fight like that. Without the TV, without Metamorphosis, you're lacking a lot of the right-click output that you'd hope for, and CDEC, they give it right back. Throw that damage right back into the faces of the Dire, when the Dire should be the ones out right-clicking the side of CDEC at the moment. But the blink away comes through. The axes are not in time. They'll look for the tier 1 tower over mid, and they'll take it with ease.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They'll actually use meta to go into Roach. Scan comes out. Eve doesn't have Chronosphere for another 29 seconds. They'll look for the Dragon Tail. Now the time walk in. The Aegis is snatched. Eve comes in, gets the Aegis snatch. Now it's going to be popped. They'll also use the Sunder. XM taking a lot of damage. This doesn't look like it's going to go well regardless for CDC, but they'll take the Beastmaster, look for more. Eve back at full health. Serpent Wards drop down, and there's a second. The buyback is forced out of the Dragon Knight. Erica's already used Sunder, avoiding the Skewer. There's the Shockwave pulling him back. The Time Walk comes over. Shaker dead. Chronosphere laid down. Rubik buys back. He'll TP in. And Erica is still dead as Eve, with that second life, is able to really make it work. RP held on to as they get the kill onto Ray. And CDC will also get the kill on a Protoss. So a triple kill here for Eve. Snatches the Aegis. And they might even find Zhao Fu. He's by this shrine. Mao Mao. No Dream Coil. Has the Waning Rift to silence him up for a moment. Need to be careful though. And there's the RP on the 2. You've got the Empower. You have more than enough damage with the Mask of Madness. The Skewer comes over. It's a little bit short. Not going to matter. And they'll get the 2 kills as Eve gets credit for both of them.
bottom tower is under attack.
So now CDEC are the ones with the lead. Right with the snowball, and that's going to be the walrus punch on the shaker, but the frost blast comes through, and Eve gets another kill. He's 8-1-5.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower.
Throw the serpent wards as they want to now go onto the high ground and go for the tier 3 tower. Not sure how Dire can react. They do have metamorphosis to work with. Let's see what they can do. CDC.
Top tower is under attack.
This tier 3, is it just going to be conceded to them? Yeah, it will be.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Haste.
So 4,000 net worth lead now for CDC. And a 91% chance in their favor. One, two, three with the Midas going into the Shadow Blade next. He's already had this Blink Dagger for quite some time. Eve going into the BKB. And DK in the Heaven's Halberd. TB just continuing to farm for right now. Erica now going into the Butterflies. He's picked up the BKB and the SNY. But KG.Luminous, they need to know that they need Terrorblade if they're going to look to fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Dagon
Radiant
level 1 for this
structures are
puck.
fortified.
Going into the Lincolns next. Shadowblade finished here for the Magnus. You think about the outs here for the Dire, and it involves having the TV in the fights to help win this exchange. And now the blink in, they'll get themselves the Hex. Chronosphere comes down onto 2. Tusk not pulling anybody with him, and now they've lost Protoss and Zhao Fu. And Ray will be next. Try to get the puck out. Holds the RP. TV again, not there mid. When that exchange happened, as he's continuing to just try and farm up. He knows he needs the butterfly, he needs to farm, he needs to try and outlast this entire thing.
Dire's middle tower
But
has fallen.
unfortunately, I just don't think him continuing to farm is optimal. It's a 6,000 net worth lead, which, you know, isn't insurmountable, but you gotta wonder what comes next if they lose this next fight. And honestly, if the TV is able to help them by getting this butterfly and they wait, at least CDC do, to fight before he gets this butterfly, I mean, the whole output of this game couldn't change. Hex comes through and they'll find the puck. They'll also get the Dragon Tail onto the Rubik. It's not going to matter. They're where this Terrorblade isn't. And Terrorblade may look to farm and may look to get these items to help his team, but CDC are doing a perfect job of spreading around the map and finding the side of Dire where the TV isn't.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
TB does have meta. He could try to force them back. They already TP back the Shadow Shaman.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top shrine has fallen.
Top tier 2 goes down. The top shrine is next.
Radiant are scanning.
They smoke up and they throw the Fade Bolt, but that'll be spotted by 1, 2, 3. He's looking for an opportunity. Protoss, Tusk, both showing themselves there for a moment. And just the farm alone has been enough to push this into a 10,000 net worth lead for CDC. They get the butterfly on TB, but will this be enough? Does he need yet another item to feel confident before fighting? And is that going to be a Scotty? So they're in Roche. 1, 2, 3 though. There's the blink. Dragon Tail. Onto the boar. They'll steal the Dragon Tail for the Rubik. 1, 2, 3. Trying to do all he can. Shaker goes down to Mau Mau over top. So they don't have Shackle. They don't have Serpent Wards. But there's the buyback. Blink. Dragon Tail coming through. Eve doing a lot of damage onto this Tusk. The Sinister Gaze locks him in. Now they look over at 1, 2, 3. But Protoss, he'll end up dying. The BKB's going to be popped by the TB. He's in the Chronosphere. It's actually where they just need him to be. They'll take out the Beastmaster. 3 heroes dead. Erica will try to trade here, but it's not possible. And he ends up dying. Illusory Orb. Not going to get pulled is Mau Mau. He won't jaunt over to it. He'll get the kill on Array. And KG.Luminous, they give up. They call GG. They GG out with, I'd say, maybe one more shot, but they don't even want to take it and CDC win. So we're definitely in possible 1-1 territory here, where all games end and we still don't have a decided team to come out and play in the playoffs. But CDC, they played that really well. I didn't think they were going to win that one. KG.Luminous, I thought they had the better draft, but CDC a step ahead every single part of the way, and Eve playing a much better Void this time around, and that's really where the difference came in. He had a much better team around him with the Magnus, I think, as well as the DK. The lockdown was there in stride for them for CDC, and they ended up taking the game. So they're 1-1 at the end of 2. KG.Luminous 0-1 at the end of 2, and IG Vitality 1-0. So if IG Vitality win, they move on. if King Gaming.Luminous win the next game, we're even Steven through 3 games. So we'll be back with the next game in just a moment. I'm your caster, BCop, at BCop92 on Twitter. Follow me to know when I'm casting. It's been a quieter one for the most part. There was a pretty dope snatch by Eve, but it's been a little bit quieter, and I hope you guys are, maybe enjoying a bit of a more mellow tone here. But next game, we'll see if we can change it up, and we'll see who wins.